Alrighty guys, so welcome to our first home workout for Friday, 20th of March. So today, what have we got? So our workout is going to consist of, it's called Lucky Leprechaun. It's going to be 5 rounds. And we are doing 17 speed skaters. I'm going to show you what the speed skaters are. It's really exciting. We're going to do 17 push-ups and 17 fast feet. So 17 speed skaters, 17 push-ups, 17 fast feet for 5 rounds. Now the speed skaters are going to get your lungs going a little bit. It's kind of like a lateral lunge. If you've ever been on the ice, you can do kind of like a lateral speed skater, like this kind of thing, or you're going to be a lateral lunge this way. That'll be the speed skaters. Push-ups, right? You're obviously going to start to feel the shoulders and the chest a little bit. We focus on keeping a nice strong midline on the push-ups, and then the fast feet, which are done kind of like a skipping drill. If you've got a rope, a skipping rope, you can do single unders. If you've got a rope, you can do double unders. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to choose a line, and you're going to either do fast do 1, 2, 3, use your arms 4, 5, or you can do double legs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be your jump. Okay. So we'll get to the workout in a little while. To warm up, we're going to go through a bit of a hip flow, some Cossack squats, burpees, which everybody loves burpees. Okay, and even at home you get to do burpees. Yay! We'll warm up on the speed skaters. I'm going to show you how to do those. You're going to prep for the shoulders and the chest on the push-ups and the fast feet, and then once you've done 1 or 2 rounds of that, we're going to get into doing this. Okay. All right. So on the warm-up, you're going to go for your 480 run. Please go for your 480 run. Okay, welcome back for your 480 run. Well done. Good job, guys. So hip flow. First one on the hip flow. What we're looking for is first one. The feet are going to be together, knees a little bit wide, and we're trying to press back, get these hips towards the heels as deep as you can. So you're going to press back to the heels. Now my knees aren't great, so they're not going to go all the way back. You're going to hold for about 10, 20, 30 seconds. You're going to hold it. Then you're going to take your feet a little bit wider into a bit of a froggy. Okay, make sure you've got your knees aren't on concrete. Maybe you've got a towel or something, and your knees to protect your knees. Take your feet a little bit wider. Get a nice little stretch back out. Hold. Also for about 20-30 seconds. From that, you're going to press up into kind of like a downward dog. So hips press back, press the heels down towards the floor, lock those arms out overhead, press out through the shoulders, press the heels out, press back a bit more. From there, we're going to step forward. I'm going to press one leg through, drop the hips back, and stretching to press into a pigeon stretch, so stretching through the hips. Okay, press back up, step back through. Stretch, pigeon to a pigeon stretch, get a nice long stretch in the good. Okay, and you hold it for about 15 to 20 seconds. Come back through. From there, I'm going to reach one arm through, stretch into the twist, to the hips, come back forward, stretch, back through, hips into the twist, stretch back through, and you can repeat a little bit. You can go back into the pigeon stretch, and you do maybe 1 or 2 or 3 rounds until you feel like you've mobilized the hip. The alternative to that hip flow movement is to do our usual kind of drop into the hips, drop the hips nice and deep, push the knees out the side, right? You know that one. And then also this one that we do to the side, where you're turning and you're returning to the side, so you're getting this nice stretch along the side of the hips. Right, so that's the first one. A little bit of mobility just to get the hips nice and warm and moving. Cossack squat. So once we've done the hip flow, we're moving on to Cossack squat. On the Cossack squat, what we're doing, feet nice and wide. You're going to drop the hips down towards the floor, and you're just going to do about 5 bounces. So push the hips back, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside the leg stretch, push the hips back. Other side, push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up to the middle, and do 5 or 6 times on each side. Right? Make sure you get a nice stretch to the hamstring. Push the hips backwards on that side, so you can feel the hamstring stretching, and also the inside of the legs go. That's going to be your alternating Cossack squats, burpees. So I'll show you what a burpee looks like, because you always want to see the burpee doing, your coach doing a burpee, don't you? Alright, so remember, hips press back, jump to the floor, knees nice and tight, chest to floor, press up, burpee! And you go 1, and you give your shout. If you're all by yourself at home, burpee! No one has to see how excited you are about doing the burpee, so you can just shout burpee every time you do a burpee. Okay? Remember to keep the stomach tight so you're not falling into the lower back. None of those burpees. None of those, please. Right, and if you're doing step back burpees, remember, hands to floor, step back, knees to floor, chest to floor, push back up, step up, burpee! 5 burpees. So you're going to do 10 alternating Cossack squats, okay, 10 each side, 5 burpees, and you do 2 rounds. 10 alternating Cossack squats, 5 burpees, 2 rounds of that. That's going to get your heart rate up a little bit, going to get your cardiovascular system going. From that, we're going to go into speed skater. So what is a speed skater? Let's have a quick look. So you need to do a little jump, kind of like an aerobics dance. Some of you will love this. A little bit of a jump, and a jump, and a jump, and a jump. Right, you want to go to a bigger jump, bigger jump, bigger jump, bigger jump. Use the arms. Imagine you've got like one of those tight fitted suits on, head cap, glasses, pressing through. Okay, that's going to be your speed skaters. If you don't feel like doing speed skaters, you do lateral lunges again. Press, lateral lunges. That's your scaling option. Press, lateral lunges. If that's too much for you, for your knees, either bending from side to side, or even if this, you can either do smaller jumps, or even air squats, hips back, chest up, air squats. Push-ups, chest to floor, you know these ones. Stomach nice and tight, first option, no push-ups into the back. Hips to floor, chest to floor, push up, lift the knees. Hips to floor, make sure the shoulders are pushed back, chin tucked in, push up into the knees, lift the knees, knees to floor, chest to floor. If you're doing strict, chest to floor, pushing up. So that's your push-ups, and then your fast feet. Nice fast feet, 1. This isn't fast feet. That's a slow feet. So fast feet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try and get the hands to go. Or you can do fast feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can do skipping rope, single unders, double unders. Or you can do invisible double unders. Whee! Okay, that's your fast feet. You can do 1 round, 10, 10, 10. If you want to do a second round, get nice and warm. And by then, should be warm already. So once you're nice and warm, make sure your shoulders feel good, make sure your hips feel good. Then you go into the workout. 5 rounds. Speed skaters, either the side to side and the speed skaters. Air squats if you want to scale down to air squats. Lateral lunges if you want to do that. If you want to be that sleek speed skating guys, speed skaters, push-ups. This will start, you will probably need to start breaking this up. Set it up into 5, 5, 5 and 2, or 10 and 7. However you need to break this up, keep nice strict form on the push-ups. Okay, get those shoulders to work. Ladies, if you need to drop it down to 10, drop it down to 10. Fast feet, 17 jumps. Do that. That's 1 round. You're doing 5 rounds in total. Your score, remember to score. Get a stopwatch, right, or use your phone. 3, 2, 1, go. And then your score is the total amount of time required, or the total amount of time taken to complete the whole workout. Post your score, okay, with any scaling options, with a picture and a video of you doing it. Remember, we're doing free coffees at Roost. If you post your workout or your score or your video, next week we're going to speak to a whole bunch of others so you can get other great prizes. Post your score, post your videos. Remember to hashtag CrossFit Plett and raise the bar if you're doing it on Facebook or Instagram, or just put it to the WhatsApp group. Alright guys, that's home workout number 1 that we're doing for Friday 20th of March. Have fun and we'll see you guys soon.